Hello everybody, my name is Chanelle and I am really excited about this live today and to really dig in a little bit deeper on supplements, regulatory bodies, and really how Singular has gone above and beyond in making sure that our products are safe and effective. And so you saw my post earlier. There was an analysis done on 30 supplements purchased off Amazon, and they were all for immunity and they were all rated 4 stars, okay? So they analyzed these supplements and they found some serious discrepancies. Things that they said were in the product were not actually in the product. And some things that they didn't identify on the label were in the product. Meaning there were some herbs or vitamins that they didn't declare on the label that was actually in the product. The other one was claims, unsubstantiated claims. A lot of people don't understand how supplements are regulated, but they are in fact regulated by the Food and Drug Administration. Supplements fall under the food portion of Food and Drug, okay? So we are regulated by the FDA. However, we have a lot of self-regulation because what will happen is when we launch a product, we have some responsibilities with the FDA. If we want to make certain claims, we have to register the product and register those claims and that substantiation with the FDA within 30 days of launching our product, okay? And those are some things that we do, but it is a little bit on us. Actually, there's a lot on us to do these things. A lot of people might think, oh, the problem is just Amazon supplements. It is actually not just Amazon supplements. In 2015, there was analysis done on supplements from Walgreens, Walmart, and hold on, I have it in my notes. GNC, Target, Walgreens, and Walmart. There was an analysis done on their supplements and they found this same issue. They found some that were pretty much just sawdust. They found some that were above limits on certain things, below on other things, that they had misrepresented what was in their product on their label. This is not a good look for the supplement industry as a whole. And we at Singular, we don't want this to happen, even with other companies, because sometimes it can kind of make people wary about supplements as a whole, where they don't need to be. We do everything by the book here at Singular. We do an incredible job of making sure that we source quality ingredients. When those ingredients get into our partner's manufacturing facility, they are quarantined and tested. And then as they blend our products together, right, you have to blend all the herbs and vitamins and everything together, then they will actually do a test in the middle of that. And then we also do a final test at the end. And if that wasn't enough, we go a step further and we send this out for third-party verification and testing. And then we go on and we do what we call stability testing to make sure that when we tell you a shelf life, that we can stand behind that promise, that that will be the shelf life of that product, okay? So you have 5 steps of testing. And this happens with every single time we run a product, we go through these steps. And Singular has never released a product without this testing. We also, our partner facilities are all certified GMP, which is good manufacturing practices. This is actually regulated by the FDA. And these are FDA approved facilities, and that ensures that they are up to the highest quality and the highest standard that they can be. But we know that even sometimes they can miss things, which is why we send them out to a third-party verification just in case. So we have all of these amazing checkpoints to make sure that you can trust that what we're saying is in there is actually in there, and that you will see the benefits that we're stating on the label, because all of those claims have been substantiated. In marketing, they will come up with the different marketing ways that they want to word things, but we go through those with a fine-tooth home, and we make sure that we can substantiate every single one of those claims with research. So I'm gonna go through a couple examples for you guys on our products. All right, so we have, let's go through probiotics real quick. So every product has a little bit different testing. So I'm gonna talk about two very different testings that, or different products that require different testing. First is probiotic. Probiotic contains 20 billion live strains, but because we know that live strains, they can die of, say, old age, we put a little extra in every single capsule so that you know that when you get this, even after a 2-year shelf life, that there is still 20 billion alive. And we test those regularly to make sure that you will get those 20 billion. We also do what's called DNA verification. DNA verification is when we test the genome of these strains to make sure that the strains we say are in there are actually in there, okay? So these strains, they're in there, but we also want to make sure that we're not getting any other strains that we don't say are on the label, and so we test for that as well. We want to make sure that this is the highest quality probiotic you can take. And that is one of the reasons that our product won Product of the Year, was because of our vigorous testing and ensuring that what is in there even after that 2-year shelf life. That is probiotics. So that's just one of our products. We also had to do stability testing with the bottle to make sure that that was working. All of these different points, we take great pride in the amount of detail in our quality. Next, let's talk about collagen. Collagen, we do third party, and then we do even above and beyond that, we do a heavy metal specific test, because we know that it can be very easy for collagen, for these animals to be tainted with heavy metals. We want to ensure that there are way below the limit of heavy metals, in fact, no heavy metal testing. No heavy metals in our collagen. So we make sure that we do all of that testing. So same thing, all the ingredients come into our partner manufacturing, they're quarantined, they're tested, and then through that process, as they're being blended, it's also tested. We have one of Singular staff members there for all of those first production runs to ensure that everything is happening the way we need it to happen. And then that collagen is going to be tested. Example, vitamin C. Vitamin C tends to lose its potency very quickly. And so that is one of the things we always have to make sure is that we have quality vitamin C, and that it's going to keep its potency, so that what we say is on the label, that's actually what you're going to get. And we do those testing over the course of months just to make sure. And then we also are going to test that final good product there at the manufacturer. Then we send the collagen to a third-party manufacturer for further testing. This is going to test things like mold and yeasts and all of these bacteria and all of this slew of things that we want to make sure our products don't have. And then on top of that, collagen is sent out for heavy metal testing because it's very unique to that product. So these are just a few of the little touch points that we do to ensure that Singular's products are safe, that they are effective, that what is in the package, what is on the label, that they all match up perfectly. And these are the type of standards that all companies really do need to have. They need to be working with GMP certified facilities. They need to have third-party testing. And if they don't have that, then it isn't going to be worth the risk, worth ingesting, okay? So these are just a few of our things that I wanted to talk about. I also would like to answer any questions that you guys have on this. This is testing that Singular had before I was even part of Singular. This is something that they've taken very seriously, is the safety, and we have a really robust quality lineup and amazing employees here at Singular who make sure that these products are safe and effective and safe for you to share, okay? All right, I'm gonna go through real quick and answer any questions I see. No, you guys are just excited. Okay, you guys, perfect. Okay, I don't see any questions, but we'll make sure to hop in there, and our social team will make sure to hop in there and answer any questions that you guys have. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for trusting Singular with your health of you and your family and your friends. Thank you. Love your guts.